I mean, just think about this for a minute. The whole proposition, the presumption that's behind this. This is a variation on, what Romney said yesterday in this conference call with his financial supporters, saying, well, it's all these gifts that Obama gave out, student loans, reduction in the interest rate on student loans. That's a big gift to students. Of course they're going to vote for him. And health care, he said, family making $30,000 a year, getting them free health care, that's worth $10,000 a year. That's a big gift. In fact, here's Mitt Romney in his own words.
What the president's campaign did was focus on certain members of his base coalition, give them extraordinary financial gifts from the government, and then work very aggressively to turn them out to vote.
Yeah, here's another one.
What the president did is he gave them two things. One, he gave them a big gift on immigration with the DREAM Act amnesty program. Number two, put in place Obamacare, which basically is $10,000 a family. I mean, it's a proven political strategy, which is give a bunch of money from the government to a group, and guess what? They'll vote for you.
Yeah, older people, Social Security, they'll vote for you. Young people, college educations, they'll vote for you. Health care to everybody, they'll vote for you. What I'm wondering is what's wrong with giving that to people? I mean, aren't these things that we should be doing? Oh, and speaking of gifts, Mr. Romney, what about the 20% tax cut that you were offering to the billionaires? Is that not a gift? I would think a 20% tax cut on, one of the Wall Street guys who makes $2 billion a year, that's $400 million a year as a tax cut. $400 million to one guy. Now, there's at least a dozen guys on Wall Street who earned over $2 billion last year, or the year before last, the last number of the year that we have statistics for. So you got a dozen guys making more than $2 billion. You're offering each one of them a $400 million tax cut. Well, it actually wouldn't be a $400 million tax cut. It would be 20% of what they pay in taxes, which is very little. So it's probably more like 10 or 20 or $30 million. But still, you add all that up and you get 100 or 200 or $300 million in tax cuts. And that's just for the dozen guys on Wall Street, in Wall Street who are making $1 billion. The top traders. That's not a gift. I mean, couldn't we use that same money to pay for health care and to pay for college educations? But we don't do that for the little people. Leona Helmsley told us that. Only the little people pay taxes. Yes. Consider the mindset here. I'm serious. Think about the mindset. This is a man born a multimillionaire, representing a party, the Republican Party, that stands for the interests, and has since the 1870s, stands for the interests of multimillionaires and billionaires. And they're looking down on the rest of us going, oh, isn't that interesting? They want to have old age poverty insurance, Social Security. They want to have health care. They want their children to go to school. Can you imagine the lower classes wanting their children to go to school? For free, no less.